Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. So today I have yet another horror film to review for you folks. It's again, yes, of course, another mainstream horror film, so at least it's one of the more well-known flicks I've been talking about, I guess. Because it's somewhat recent, I guess you can say. Anyway, but whatever the case is, yes, of course, quite obviously, I bought it from the dollar store again. Oh boy. Keep shopping there. I know. When will I learn? Oh boy. Ugh. I mean, at least it's cheap, even if it's all a bunch of bullshit, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, is this the film I'm talking about here, folks? Oh yeah. It's just one of these run-of-the-mill generic horror flicks again. Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Monkey! I told you to do your goddamn chores. What is your problem? You keep slacking off. You slacker. Anyway, I'll get back to you in just a moment, I guess. Anyway, but like I was saying, folks, it's again one of these type of films that doesn't even try at all. Oh boy. So okay, whatever. Of course, like always, I do have to top with the plot. So let's get into it, shall we? So here we go. In this story, we get to see that deep in this remote area, there are these three young individuals. And let's just say that they obviously want to conduct some research, of course. They always seem to come in groups, though. That's what I noticed with these movies. They always seem to be in groups. And of course, as you can guess yourself, something evil comes up. Of course. But when they encounter something bad, there's that the science ends and the survival begins. So it's one of these kinds of stuff they have to do do anything to survive, of course, because there's something out there to get them. Because of course it is. There always seems to be one of these types of movies where they're in a pack and whatnot, and they just have to do the thing. But of course, there's something out to kill them, quite obviously. And that's basically what the idea of this film is about, of course. And that Mr. Monkey, are you just looking through trash? That's it? Okay, you're weird. You're so weird. Not in a good way either. I just okay, just all right. Trying to do like a little dance there. All right. Anyway, just ultimately, what can I say is that it's a slow burn. It's a very slow burn when you think about it. It takes forever for anything to actually occur. And I mean, it won't be so bad if that was intentional, really. But anyway, yeah, it's just rather frustrating that this has to be made. I mean, in some ways, it's a nice way to get to know the characters and whatnot within the first 10 minutes. Some good premise with a decent, well choreographed. I'll give it that. It's really well choreographed right in the beginning of the film. Gonna give you a sense of the mood, which is fine, and it's all somewhat okay in that regard. Of course, all is still somewhat okay in as far as we find ourselves in the bushes and whatnot. So giving this kind of feel for the overall mood of the movie, and that's fine. It's gonna give you a sense of what they want to do in the grand scheme of things, and that's fine. I got nothing against that really. But it just feels like it drags and drags, and then it drags even more further. Given what potential it could have had, really. Okay, it's not the only problem, but one of many, I suppose. And then not only that, what the hell, Mr. Monkey? Where are you? That looks like a farm. How the hell did you get to that farm? And where's this place anyway? What you hitchhike? Okay, what? Stop spazzing out. I mean, what is your problem? Are you tripping on acid again?
Storm tickets last night, but their hero held them tight. I'll start for just to grow my aroma comments. Folgers aroma roasted coffee made from mountain beans, richly roasted and finely ground for great waking up aroma.
trip on acid. I mean, really, is he doing stuff beyond Safeway, like selling services? If you catch my drift, how much money does he charge for a hand job? Let me just shut up. I don't think about it. Oh, Jesus, man. Anyway, but back to the movie. Christ almighty, man. It's just point being is that this movie was definitely not worth my time whatsoever. Yes, I can understand that the individuals behind this movie didn't have that much to work with, which in a lot of ways is understandable, sure, but that's no excuse for this garbage. Just everything felt like it was underwhelming, very underwhelming, and whatnot. I mean, the locations is actually not a bad. Yeah, I like the location scenes. Sure, that's good, but this could have been so much more if they actually had the proper direction and what they wanted to do with the story. Like I was saying earlier, folks, the story itself is generic. They don't try to do anything new. It's just the same old garbage I've seen multiple times already. Like they're not even trying that hard. Not really. But okay, sure, whatever. Just stupid. I mean, really. Christ. And Mr. Monkey. What are you doing in that bedroom? Yeah, this has to be the same boring, isn't it? Christ. You really need to get your life together. Anyway, like I was trying to say here, folks, is that I mean, music itself is kind of alright. I guess the music itself is passable, but barely, I guess. So that's something, I guess. Uh, all right then, whatever. Anyway, I don't mind having like a serial killer type thing, of course. Trying to do like a slasher movie, kind of a deal here. I mean, sure, why not? There's a bunch of these type movies anyway, so might as well do that as well. Like a supernatural killer kind of a thing. I don't know, whatever. So, I don't know. What is that? What they're aiming for? I don't know. I don't get it. Just the characters themselves are very flawed. Just the entire film is flawed. The entire film is just heavily flawed. It just seems like it just runs out of stuff to offer rather fast at the end of the day. And again, the film does drag out even after a good while as well. But ultimately, I can say that this is just one of those lackluster horror films I'm complaining about again and again and again. It just seems like lots of the recent horror films just like it doesn't they don't learn. They keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Seems like they don't want to put any effort into these movies. It's either that or they don't care. Or just incompetent, maybe just downright incompetent. Uh, okay, let me get some extra help here because I know that Elf's gonna help me out. Yeah, yeah, here he comes. I know he can help me out with the whole thing with the situation with Mr. Monkey. He can definitely help me with that. Hey, bud. Yeah, stay there for like a second. Oh, definitely. Ha, that's what you get. Anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 4.7 out of 10. It's a 4.7 out of 10 for me. So, of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh, yeah, later. And that's it. I'm going to win these again. So, whatever. See ya.